Welcome back, boys and girls, to your Integrated Science 1 course. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Huggins. I'm going to be covering Lesson 3 from Module 2, which is Shaping the Surface Activity. This is the first week of the second quarter. We are going to be taking a look at several different components of the Shaping the Surface activity. Now, I've gone ahead and broken this assignment up into multiple sections. However, if you would like to work on the entire assignment altogether, you are welcome to do so, and you can find that link listed below. This is the same document that's provided in the actual lesson on slide 8. So let's take a look. Shaping the surface in Lesson 3. Be sure that you are actively reading your actual lesson content, as this will help to formulate your understanding of shaping the surface. There are attached guided notes in the links provided. So there are two main objectives that we are going to be taking a look at, and that is describe and cite examples of ways in which Earth's surface is built up and torn down by physical and chemical weathering, erosion, and deposition. We are going to describe the impact that humans have had on Earth. Be sure to take a look at the big ideas, key questions, and terms. These will help to guide and shape your understanding of the content. In addition, these can be supportive in your worksheet assignment. Last, there is another video attached called Landforms from Erosion. This is additional beneficial material to look at in order to help your understanding as well. When completing the vocabulary section of your guided notes, you can actually add or attach a visual to help your understanding, in addition to providing a description. The next section I want to share with you is Shaping the Surface Activity Flowchart. Okay, this is a recommendation that you can follow to help you break apart your actual assignment. So, as you can see, the background questions are listed for today, October 27th. You can use the lesson readings to help you understand the background questions that are provided in the next tab that I will show you. Okay? Wednesday, you can chunk this and work on your rough draft or your graphic organizer. And the last part is your final letter or your recorded speech. You can do one of two methods. You do not have to do them both. This is your actual assignment that is due on October 30th. So let's take a look at the background questions. There are 4 background questions that need to be answered. This will help in building your letter or speech. Those questions are: what important role do sand dunes play? How can sand dunes be saved? How can sand dunes be rebuilt? And what would happen if sand dunes in an area were destroyed? Please make sure that you are answering these questions in 2 to 3 sentences. Complete sentences. Next, this is your rough draft. So, for your rough draft or your speech, for your rough draft letter or your speech, you should have 4 components: an opening, a ranking, your procedures, and closing statement. For the opening, and again, this is a graphic organizer, your letter should include a greeting speech hook, something to captivate or capture your audience. Next, you are going to use the provided table below, this data set, to determine the plant ranking. So, what do you most desire as your number 1? And then least desirable as your 7. You should have 7 plants ranked in this box. Third is your procedure. In 2 to 4 sentences, you are going to explain how you rank the plants from most desirable to least desirable. Be sure to cite evidence from the data to support your rankings. So, again, you are referring to the table below. What's important here is that you are formatting your paper of 2 to 4 sentences and explaining the information in front of you. The last component of your letter of speech should be your closing statement. In your closing statement, this should replicate 3 to 4 sentences explaining how your plant rankings could protect the dunes. You should also have a closing, which is respectfully or kindly, and with your name attached. So again, please refer to the data set that is in front of you. The last section that has been chunked for you is the actual final copy of your recommended letter or speech. So here you will see a sample of the letter to Sandy Waters, who is the president of the Save the Shoreline. Please be sure to read through President Waters' letter in the sand dunes more than giant heaps of sand article. Complete the background questions and then plan your work in the rough draft section. This will be the submitted and completed recommendation letter or speech as the final document. If you are going to be recording your speech, please make sure that you speak clearly and distinctly. Avoid using filling words such as huh, like, and The last link that I want to draw your attention to is the original link that was in your actual lesson. This is the assignment that houses all components that are needed for your rubric. So as you will see, this has the questions, the data set that you will be using to rank, in your data analysis, along with sections to provide your procedure, your closing, and then a recommendation letter. If you are looking to create an audio or video for your speech instead of the actual letter, when you go to submit the assignment here, there is a little microphone that you can click on for audio or audio and video recordings. The last area of focus that I want to share with you is your rubric. These are the criteria that will be used to grade your assignment for Lesson 3. Reading and questions. The student has used complete sentences to answer all questions, including evidence from the text and to support your answers. Recommendation letter. The letter includes an opening that describes the procedures for ranking plants, all plant rankings, sufficient evidence from data to support plant rankings, a closing that explains how plant rankings could protect the dunes, and complete sentences and proper punctuation, capitalization, and spelling. The last 2 components are the data analysis, where the student has ranked all plants from most desirable to least desirable, 1 through 7, and procedure. The student has explained how plants are ranked and used critical thinking and evidence to rank the plants. All right, boys and girls, have at it and have a wonderful day.